Welcome back to the fall. We're right here. We just saved right before I quit, which was very convenient. I was not keeping track of that at all, so don't have to replay anything. So last time I was trying to get some achievements, but I'm not really trying to get the achievements. I'm kind of just testing a couple of small ideas if I think of them, but we'll actually leave all the achievements for after I'm done with the second playthrough, trying to do all the different choices and seeing all the dialogue options and seeing all the developer commentary now. So we'll leave it for then, but I still enjoy trying to just test out a couple things and got some corrections. Apparently I was not doing the Sadistic achievement, I was basically trying to do the military machine. Let's take a look at them. Military machine, which is apparently also done in that area, which might just have been what I did, but just faster or something. I don't know, but now we're past it, so I'm gonna just leave it for now. But Sadistic apparently is very literal. Light 'em up. And the first thing I get in my brain when I think of that is that maybe it has something to do with using your flashlight on slugs. Maybe just the first slug, like lighting it with your flashlight over and over. Wait, you couldn't even do that. No, you had to like shoot it to make it die. I don't even know, but I'm thinking something to do with the slugs and them being afraid of light, so maybe we'll have a chance to do that. I'll try like shining my light on the slugs that I think there are some like right below the elevator we're going into now. And then I also had an idea for fungicide. I couldn't escape. That one just kind of sounds like maybe you just died to a mushroom. So, I mean, I guess we can go and try that quickly. See if it's that simple, because there's a mushroom right here, and I bet dying to a mushroom is like one of the most unlikely things to kill you in this game, so we might as well do it, and to see what happens. Because, yeah, like, oh my god, you can't get out of this for the, like, oh my god, it's so slow. Yeah, for like 30 seconds or whatever. You deserve an achievement if it actually takes you that long. Interesting that they don't react unless you move. They're like movement dependent or whatever. But if I keep moving, yeah, it actually happens much quicker. Alright, let's see. This might not be it. As I said, I'll look up all the achievements and stuff later on. Yep, there we go, fungicide. I kind of thought so. That was a fairly obvious one. But yeah, since I got that idea, I just figured I'd try it, but again, the remaining ones I'll just try to figure out or just look up when we're done with this. So, let's use the ID card here, or key card. And yeah, here's that video where they've used some, like, what was it? Family members or backers? Or I can't even remember. Yeah, those dudes.
Cutting-edge innovation to create AI servants that evolve to meet your changing needs. Evolution is constrained by 3 unique rules.
Not sure why I'm staying here. I don't think I really need to. But there were some things to talk about. I think when we enter here, the mainframe AI will have some things to say, so we can try to change things up a little bit. No, it's when you hit the switch, I think. But let's see here.
The first scene where Arid is kind of mean. We don't like Arid in this scene, do we?
Ah.
I like Arid in this scene.
Oh, you do.
But she's certainly being belligerent.
Yes.
And it's one of those examples of where we are with the mainframe. So we're actually playing Arid, but we're emotionally feeling what the mainframe feels, and we're like, man,
yeah,
I'm being an idiot.
That's true.
You know, maybe you didn't feel that way, but that was my intention. The mainframe is, again, he's so much more developed than Arid, very deliberately. He's been unfolding himself, wanting to be more human, wanting to be more authentic. And where the caretaker is a mirror for what Arid could be if she just keeps following those rules, the mainframe is showing a potential of where Arid could go in another direction if she moves towards awareness, which at this point she is absolutely not doing.
This is also the first place where we get to see the mainframe really be frustrated with his inability to connect with Arid. That he was quite lonely when we find out at the beginning because he hasn't had a friend for a long time and he's been kind of joking around with Arid, and then this is the first time where Arid really demonstrates that she doesn't understand him and really doesn't care to.
Yeah, but that's kind of the sad part. I actually thought, I was hoping that you would have more of a choice. That you could attempt to make Arid understand the mainframe, and that it was your choice, that you went with what the caretaker was saying and doing all the bad things, and basically like her being hostile towards the mainframe for whatever reason. You didn't have a say in that, and that's kind of a shame. I wish there were at least 2 different endings to the game, but I mean, I know that would be almost impossible to set up a sequel for. Actually, kind of wouldn't, because in a way, even if you made the mainframe the enemy or the caretaker the enemy, you could still have the same conclusion, just like through different means or whatever. But maybe they're gonna do more with a backstory in the next one and it would conflict. I don't even know, but that's one of the things. I was really hoping that you would have a choice, that you could say, I don't trust you, to the caretaker, and just like stick with a mainframe and together beat the caretaker. But instead it's just like everyone dies, mainframe dies, caretaker dies. But I think that is one choice. You can actually let the caretaker live, but I'm not sure if it matters. Might not do anything, but we'll see about that, I suppose. Just a little bit of a shame in my opinion. I think that could have been fleshed out a bit more as just a choice. Yeah, here we go.
The parameters of the final civic test must be overridden.
Oops. I'm sorry. You know I can't do that. And that didn't answer my question.
Fuck. Which one did I even pick last time? I think I picked the top answer in, like, all cases. Did I? I'm gonna try this.
I will override the final test. I'm going to your main terminal below the labs.
What? Why? Where'd you get that idea?
The caretaker.
Whoa. You can't trust
Wait,
him,
didn't
Arid.
that...
I knew
wasn't
you
that,
would
like,
not
the same
help me,
thing as
so I must
last
do it
time?
manually.
I have helped you as much as I can.
Yeah,
have
we've
been
heard
alone.
this, but...
Look at this place. You have to...
Trust is irrelevant.
Arid.
Both my protocol, but knowing him.
I have survived. We can find another way.
Oh, man. And I can't even do anything, just disengage.
Help me or not, as you will. I am going to the labs.
No, stop. I wanted to quit and redo it. Oh well. I think I did the other things. Yeah, it just saved, damn it. So I can't do anything about that. That's a bit of a shame. Well, I think I took the different options, but maybe I didn't. Ow. Yeah, there we go. This is probably sadistic, just like shining the light on this guy for long enough, making them run away and then like cornering them. Oh man, there's a lot of them though. Maybe I just need like one of them here. Ow. Like this maybe? No. Okay, you have to go. But you two, I want to bully you. Come on. No, okay. I just need one of you. I think. Yeah, there we go. And just keep doing this, maybe? Yep, there we go. Sadistic. I kind of thought so. Yep, thanks for the hint. But it was very literal. It was indeed very literal. And here we go, some more commentary.
I wonder if anybody noticed that the 2 guys in this PDA here were gay.
Ah,
Maybe.
they
We
actually
gotta have
confirmed
more
it.
fun with gender in general, here and there and everywhere.
Yeah, we did, considering that everybody in the story is sexless. We did play with gender.
True, yeah.
But the humans in the background, the humans who we don't actually meet, we want to talk about their gender stuff a little bit in order to establish...
That's true, the CEO is female.
The CEO was female, the other pilot of the other Arid was female. These 2 guys in the PDA are gay.
Uh-huh.
And we want to say this is a world of oppression, but human beings aren't under the same oppressions that we are experiencing today in our society.
Human beings have evolved past that point, but now they're just subjugating the next group of unfortunate souls.
Yeah, exactly. Pass it on. There's always somebody else to other.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that is kind of what I thought. Like, that was my entire point about the whole gender talk before, that I felt like it doesn't even matter for the story, and like there's female pilots, male pilots, there's male AI, female AI, it just doesn't matter, and I guess that's part of the world. Like, just like they said, it's not an issue anymore, but there are more issues. And yeah, I think I even mentioned like the whole, maybe now it's more about robots versus humans and oppression in that front instead of gender-based oppression. So that's kind of cool. But about the whole gay thing, I did notice, because there was a line where they said something like, oh, why do I even follow him? Well, I know why I do, or something. And then there was some other line as well, one more, where it was a little bit suggestive of that sort of thing, where I think he said like, oh, he can do anything, or whatever, where it just kind of made it seem like it, but I didn't want to make any assumptions just because of that, so I didn't comment on it. But here we go, confirmation. It was true. And now we know. And there we go. Oh. Oh, that's not what I meant to do, but sure, let's read all these. Weird. You have like a delay on it. If you mash, it takes like a second to get out of it. Kind of odd. Yeah, okay, can't do that. And yeah, alright. Oh, yeah, this is nothing. So there we go. Not too many achievements left now, I think. And not too much left on the playthrough. Yeah, so here we go. Lots more developer commentary. Get these ones. Ow. Okay. I don't even really remember what that says, but I don't think I need it. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Now let's read and talk and do all that stuff. I cannot. Nope. But here. Nope. Nope, okay. Oh, right. Pried open. So it's like the thing is gone. Well, let's just listen to the commentary. I kind of forgot. I know you find the thing in the water to the right, but I don't really remember, like, if you have to do anything besides just looking at them now.
Another thing that was in the early design but was lost along the way was this idea of hacking. There were some terminals that you couldn't access immediately, so, you know, you could network into them, and what would happen basically is the world would go ASCII, much in the same effect that happened to Arid during the evaluation scene, and she would kind of go into this cyberspace world. Remember that?
I do, yeah.
Sounds neat, but it was a terrible idea. Well, it really didn't work.
I think it was a great idea. It just wasn't the right place for it.
No.
You know, it was really fun and really neat, but Arid is not someone who's living internally at this point in her story.
That's true, yeah.
So it wasn't appropriate for her to be inside of her own internal space doing stuff.
Maybe she'll do some neat internal stuff in part 2.
That's a bit of a weird... Like, I could understand the first point where just, like, it wasn't fun or it didn't make sense or wasn't a good gameplay mechanic, but then saying that it doesn't fit because she doesn't have any, like, internal stuff? I mean, she does have the whole internal, like, thing with a disabling and enabling of her mechanics or her abilities based on the pilot's condition and stuff, and all the rules that are getting, like, shifted and stuff. I mean, that's internal enough, isn't it? Would hacking be so different? I guess so.
It's kind of hard to talk about genocide because it's sort of it's not a very light topic, is it? I mean, Arid is killing a lot of dudes here and dudettes. I like that we're putting players in a place where they're doing something that hopefully they'll feel bad about.
That's what I like too. when they're killing the Woodens and doing all these other things using a head, it's dark and it's funny.
Yeah.
But
Mostly funny.
Mostly funny, yeah. Here we're making them do something that hopefully they don't want to do.
Yeah.
But we're also making them feel like they're responsible for doing it.
But they also don't have a choice.
Yeah.
If they want to move the game forward, they have to do it.
Yes.
Period.
So hopefully the player feels some regret with this action, and that's one of the first times we get an emotional into Aerith, because we're starting to crack her with regret as well.
Well, that's the thing. That's what I kind of disagree with. Because you aren't giving the player a choice. There is nothing to regret. There's nothing to feel bad about because you're being forced to do it. If there was a choice, if you could avoid it, then you would feel bad about it. If you, like, do it, and then you realize, oh shit, maybe I could have done it in a different way, and you know that you could, then you can regret stuff. Then you can regret making your decisions. But when you're being forced down a specific path, and it's just a story being told, there's nothing for the player to regret, at least in my opinion. I don't feel any regret for killing all the robots. It's just something you do because you have to do it to progress the story and beat the game. So I kind of disagree with that. I think there should be some choice. Again, you have to have a choice, some kind of choice, and other paths to progress for there to be any meaningful feeling on part of the player, like in regards to the choices that they make, because otherwise it's not a choice. But I guess that's just a different opinion. So I'm not personally too keen on that, really. Right, a cup. And we need, like, the light on here. But there's more. Oh, and yeah, here. Okay, so let's listen to the commentary first.
There are a lot of logs in this room. A lot of stuff for the player to read. In fact, this whole puzzle with the circuit board really involves delving into a log and getting little snippets of clues and stuff like that.
Yep.
When the information is relayed through the nodes, it's like little instructions, but in the logs, it's more like they have to go through a manual and figure it out piece by piece.
Yeah, exactly. I really like the idea of having, information that's important, that the game rewards people that really have to read. But ironically, we found that if somebody picks up the fall and does not like to read, they have a miserable time. I mean, they're just in a world of pain, right?
Well, for maybe about 20 minutes, and then they say, screw this game.
Exactly, yeah. I think that if we had to do it over again, and something that I really want to do with the next parts, is lead the player in a little bit more in terms of, doing a short tutorial section where we give them a small point that says, like, go over here and read this other point.
Yeah, right on the nose, you have to read.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense, because, like, sure, you have to... There are logical conclusions to most of the puzzles in the game, so you can read and think and realize that, oh, this is what I have to do, but you can brute force pretty much everything in the game as well, where you could just skip through all the dialogue and skip through all the files where you have to read and just still progress, because you can just try everything with everything. But in this case, this is probably quite a roadblock for people who do that, because you actually do need to read. I mean, I guess you can brute force it by just looking at the files and then looking, if you happen to just look at the files first and then you come here and then you see that water spot. But yeah, actually a puzzle where you need to, like, read and think, which I like. No problems here for me. And there we go. Got the board. And yeah, interesting as well, like, they don't even mention this, but just technology is, like, waterproof, I guess. Nowadays, like, it's just a fucking circuit board, but it's just been water for, like, contaminated water or filthy water for so long, but no problem, because it's the future. We've probably solved that by now, which is kind of neat. Okay, so here, I think there might be an achievement for just, like, instantly pushing the button without thinking. So I'll try doing that.
Oh, thanks for returning that.
Your gratitude was not my objective.
Right. Bad primary access is down 2 more levels, and the whole laboratory's flooded.
Okay. Wait, so... which one did I do? I don't know if picking this one just, like, closed the, or progressed the dialogue, or if I requested help, but I guess I'll do this one now.
I will interface with this terminal's safety release vacuum to expel the water below us.
No, you won't. There's not enough
There wasn't an apostrophe in won't.
activate the safety flush. But nice try.
I will shut down this entire facility if I have to.
Yeah, and that is the same as before, so very minor changes.
Please reveal.
Sometimes following rules. See behind me?
It appears to be some.
That's right. For droids who've been validated, all their power cores stabilize to 1.
You can drain them.
No, you can. Overclock the matrix and reroute the power. You can fry them.
Oh, but damn, now I need to, like... fuck. If I want the achievements, I might just have to play the game twice, or like another time, because I do want to try to just deny it, I suppose.
That is too much.
You said whatever it takes. This is what it takes. Press that button if you decide you meant it.
Come on. No, do it quick. I'm gonna mash A. Yeah, there we go, Tin Man. Okay, so you can say deny, but then just like press it really quickly, and you get it, because you have no heart and no soul. And there we go. We did it. I'm trying to think. I'm like considering actually just leaving it off here, because there's not too much more in the game, and I think... maybe I'll do a little bit more, because next time I'll do the ending, and then I think I can like squeeze all the remaining achievements into the next episode. I just have to do a bunch of cutting while I like replay the game one more time, which is fine, but... yeah, I want to have it, like, split up equally, but that's kind of hard to do, because I don't know how long it will take. Yeah, because we're just going down now and draining the water, like, one more time. And the fish thing and the slug thing, and it's pretty much over at that point. No, wait. No, it's not. We have the whole, like, caretaker fight and all that. So, yeah, I'm gonna continue, like, just a little bit more. Because, yeah, I have to do the whole, like, gauntlet of bots and stuff, and following the caretaker back up and killing him, and so it's quite a bit. So we'll probably listen to one more thing here.
That fish bit through my armor with...
These puzzles with the animals were something that's been in the game for a long time, but if I'm being perfectly honest, I didn't really have a justification for adding them. It's kind of one of the things that's in there because I feel like it feels right, but I can't necessarily explain why it's there, really. To me, there's something interesting about Arid descending into this watery depth, fighting these unconscious beasts. Something kind of dark and...
primordial.
Yeah,
Well, they're still conscious, right? And yeah, I forgot the jar. Where did you get the jar again? Or like, what did you do? How did you... yeah, how did you get this? I need a cup, and I can't remember how you got a cup. Like, we can read about these, but... where did you get a cup again? Did I just leave it? Or like miss it earlier on? Huh. Yeah, it wasn't like back here, was it? Oh. Ah, there we go. Alright, got it. One thing I did want to try is if you can just place the the jar, like, straight on the board, or if you have to place it on, like, next to the bugs. You probably do, but let's just see what she says if you try to place it, like, on the board. Right here. That does not work. Why not? I mean, surely they would notice it from that far away, so that's a bit weird. And then, let's see if we can repeat the shot. Nope. Can't do it. Damn. Ah, man. Yeah, I got that down very easily last time. There we go. And let's just... Ah, shit. There's more of this. I'm just gonna do...
Terminal's cable. I may be able to
Okay, network.
connect
Override.
connection.
And there we go. Alright. That seems good enough for me. So, yeah, you're not meant to even look back here, I guess. You're meant to proceed onward before you go back and realize that you can gut the fish. But I'm gonna leave that for next time, so we'll see what I can do next time. Maybe if I push on through, I don't know, maybe there's gonna be a ton more developer commentary just filling out the next one. We'll see. Might be able to fit the remaining stuff in the next episode, but otherwise I guess I might have one more that's like super short or something. We'll see. Hope you enjoyed. Anyway, thanks for watching, and not too much more now. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.